Have you ever wondered if the things we accumulate or the way we speak might be impacting our happiness as we age? You might think that a nice house, a good car, or stylish clothes are the keys to a fulfilling life, but true happiness often lies in more subtle changes. In this video, we'll explore 5 essential things you need to reduce to find greater joy and contentment in your later years. Stay with us until the end to uncover these transformative insights and learn practical steps that can lead to a more satisfying and joyful old age. Your future self will thank you. Before we begin, I would appreciate it if you like this video. You can help me continue to spread the old age lesson. If you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. If you like this video, please comment number 1. If you don't like it, comment number 0 to let me know so I can make a better video for you. Now let's get started. The first, as we advance in age. One of the most effective ways to enhance our happiness is by reducing the number of items in our homes. Have you ever found yourself holding on to gifts or promotional items simply out of a sense of unnecessary greed, even though you had no real use for them? In the past, there was a prevailing belief that the accumulation of items was a marker of wealth. We often envied friends who owned cars, televisions, and luxurious beds. This perception led many of us to accumulate items, driven by the idea that they might be valuable or useful someday. This is particularly true with free items or special offers, like buy one get one deals. For example, I recently purchased a large quantity of gray hair dye from a home shopping network because it came with a free hair dryer. Even though I already owned a perfectly functional hair dryer, I was enticed by the complimentary offer and went ahead with the purchase. Such free items often end up accumulating in storage, where they remain unused until they are eventually discarded. As we grow older, it becomes increasingly important to maintain a clean and organized living space. Each item in our home should have a purpose, and a place holding on to things we don't need is often just a form of greed. There's a saying that goes, "A tree with many branches will always be blown by the wind." This means that the more branches a tree has, the more it shakes and becomes unstable with every gust of wind. Similarly, an accumulation of unnecessary items in our homes can lead to increased problems and instability. An untidy home can clutter our minds, leading to stress and confusion. Reducing the number of items in our homes and keeping only the essentials is not merely about creating physical space. It's a practical approach to simplify life and cultivate a sense of happiness. By organizing our living environments, we can release ourselves from memories and unnecessary attachments, allowing us to focus more on the people and activities that truly matter. This process not only declutters our physical space but also brings clarity and joy, making it easier to enjoy our later years. The second is the key to enhancing your happiness. As you age, be mindful of the words you use. In our younger years, those who spoke loudly and frequently often dominated conversations and commanded attention. However, as we grow older, it becomes increasingly important to moderate our speech and lower our voices to earn respect from family members and younger generations. To avoid unintentionally causing disruptions or creating discomfort in social settings, consider these 3 points. First, assess whether you are saying unnecessary things. Over time, people often feel the urge to share their wealth of experiences with others, sometimes without considering their behavior. This impulse stems from a desire to impart one's wisdom, but it can come across as nagging or unsolicited advice to those around you. There's a well-known quote from comedian Park Ma-young-soo that captures this sentiment. As you age, don't nag, just keep your mouth shut and open your wallet. This advice underscores the importance of speaking less and letting your actions speak for themselves. Second, reflect on whether you find yourself engaging in gossip. Gossip can be highly addictive and tends to escalate, becoming more severe and provocative over time. The words you share will eventually circle back to you, and while gossip might seem entertaining at the moment, it can lead to significant personal repercussions. People who gossip are often perceived as untrustworthy, as others may worry that these individuals could also speak ill of them. Gossiping often reflects a deeper dissatisfaction with one's own life and can amplify personal grievances. Instead of participating in gossip, focus on listening empathetically to others' concerns without passing judgment. While gossip might provide temporary amusement, it can ultimately cause more harm than good. By being intentional with your words and avoiding unnecessary talk and gossip, you can foster more respectful and meaningful interactions. This approach not only helps you maintain better relationships but also contributes to a more fulfilling and happy life as you age. The third, it is essential to reconsider. The habit of showing off or projecting an image of knowing it all. Many people feel the urge to boast about their financial status, their children's accomplishments, their achievements, or even their partners. This tendency to flaunt can often be a mask for underlying feelings of loneliness or inadequacy. When individuals excessively promote their successes or possessions, it can come across as pretentious and alienating to others. True worth is more accurately reflected in how we conduct ourselves and the sincerity that shines through our eyes, rather than through constant self-promotion or bragging. Boasting about one's accomplishments can be detrimental, not just to the relationships we hold dear, but also to our self-image. Over time, repeated displays of arrogance or self-aggrandizement can accumulate, leading to a significant negative impact on our social interactions and personal connections. If maintaining meaningful relationships and avoiding loneliness is important to you, it is crucial to curtail the tendency to brag. By focusing more on genuine interactions and valuing others for who they are, rather than how we compare or compete, we foster deeper and more fulfilling connections. This shift can greatly enhance both our satisfaction and the quality of our relationships, allowing us to cultivate a more authentic and compassionate presence in our lives. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 1 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. The fourth is considered being mindful of the number of older friends you maintain in your social circle. While some individuals manage to stay remarkably youthful and vibrant well into their later years, exhibiting impressive muscle mass at 70 or showcasing exceptional skills in areas like language at 80, it's important to recognize that the overall energy and outlook of those you spend time with can significantly influence your well-being. Happiness is known to be contagious. When you spend time with upbeat individuals, their enthusiasm and joy can uplift your mood and inspire a greater sense of well-being. Conversely, surrounding yourself with individuals who are persistently downcast or depressed can inadvertently lead to their negativity affecting you, potentially diminishing your spirits. To foster a more vibrant and motivating environment, it is beneficial to surround yourself with energetic and youthful people. Engaging with younger individuals through various activities such as joining reading groups, playing tennis, biking, or volunteering at your local church can invigorate your sense of vitality. Additionally, sharing your life experiences and humor can serve as a bridge, helping to connect with younger people and enrich your interactions with them. By actively participating in activities that bring you into contact with diverse and lively individuals, you can enhance your health, motivation, and overall happiness. The fifth, it's important to address and reduce stubbornness as we grow older. With age, we might find ourselves becoming more entrenched in our opinions and more easily irritated when others disagree. This inclination towards stubbornness can often be a defense mechanism, an attempt to protect oneself and resist the discomfort of change or uncertainty. However, excessive stubbornness can have detrimental effects on our lives. For instance, insisting on doing things exclusively your way, without considering alternative perspectives or approaches, can lead to conflicts and heightened stress. It may create friction in relationships and hinder effective communication. Over time, this rigidity can strain personal connections and contribute to a sense of dissatisfaction and frustration. Recognizing that the world is diverse and that it does not always conform to our personal preferences is crucial. Embracing flexibility and open-mindedness can lead to more harmonious interactions and a greater sense of contentment. By being willing to adapt and consider different viewpoints, we not only enrich our own experiences but also cultivate stronger, more supportive relationships. Reducing stubbornness allows us to navigate life's changes with grace and to maintain a more balanced and fulfilling life. Finally, it's crucial to manage and even reduce your expectations. Life rarely unfolds exactly as we envision it, and when things don't go according to plan, feelings of injustice or frustration can easily arise. These feelings might lead us to inadvertently take out our disappointments on those closest to us, potentially straining our relationships. It's important to recognize that having high expectations for others to constantly meet our needs might be unrealistic and could set the stage for disappointment. While everyone inherently desires recognition and validation, placing excessive expectations on family members or loved ones can result in significant letdowns if these expectations are not met. To nurture and sustain healthy, fulfilling relationships, it's beneficial to shift focus from seeking perfection to actively working on problem solving and finding practical solutions. Embrace the fact that no one is perfect, and acknowledge that each person has their own set of strengths and limitations. Effective communication is key to clearly articulating your needs and desires, while also being receptive to the perspectives and experiences of others. By understanding that others may have their struggles and limitations, and by managing your expectations more realistically, you can foster deeper, more empathetic connections. This balanced approach can lead to more harmonious relationships, where mutual respect and understanding prevail over unrealistic demands and disappointments. In summary, the 5 key areas to focus on reducing for a more joyful and fulfilling old age are: 1. Reduce clutter. Minimize the number of items in your home to avoid unnecessary clutter, which can create stress and a sense of being overwhelmed. Simplifying your living space can contribute to a more serene and organized environment. 2. Speak less. Cut back on speaking excessively and avoid engaging in gossip or bragging. By doing so, you can foster more meaningful and respectful interactions, while also reducing the potential for misunderstandings and conflicts. 3. Limit interactions with older friends. While it's important to maintain social connections, seek out energetic and youthful company. Engaging with people who bring vitality and positive energy into your life can enhance your overall well-being and zest for life. 4. Reduce stubbornness. Be open to flexibility and compromise. Reducing stubbornness helps prevent unnecessary conflicts and stress, contributing to a more harmonious and peaceful existence. 5. Lower expectations. Manage and lower your expectations to maintain healthy relationships and personal contentment. By doing so, you can avoid disappointments and foster deeper, more empathetic connections with others. By focusing on these areas, you can simplify your life and create space for genuine happiness, leading to a more fulfilling and contented old age. Thank you for joining us today. We've delved into 5 transformative changes that can significantly enhance your happiness as you age. From reducing clutter and unnecessary possessions to speaking less and managing expectations, these insights are designed to help you lead a more fulfilling and joyful life. As we wrap up, take a moment to reflect on what you've learned from today's video. What key takeaway resonated with you the most? We'd love to hear from you. Please share in the comments below one thing you found particularly valuable and how you plan to incorporate it into your daily life. Your feedback not only helps us improve, but also inspires others who are on a similar journey. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, don't forget to leave your comment, like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. By doing so, you'll stay updated with more insightful content and support us in bringing you even more valuable information and uplifting stories. Thank you once again for your support, and we look forward to seeing you in our next video.